Positive good vibe words from our esteemed guest are meant to inspire or bring us. Positive good vibe words from our esteemed guest are meant to inspire positivity and bring in us a sense of joy throughout our day. Whether we are looking for a little boost or just want to maintain a positive mindset, these words help us to remind us to focus on the good. Dear Deepak Dodani sir, I humbly request you to speak few words.
ಕಬ್ಬಿಗರೋದು ಗಬ್ಬವ ಹಾಡು ಗಬ್ಬವ ಕಬ್ಬಿನಂತಿರಬೇಕು ಬಿದಿರಂತೆ ರಚಿಸಲ್ಕೆ ಕಬ್ಬೆ ಹೇಳಲಿ ಸರಸ್ವತಿಯೇ. ಕಬ್ಬಿಗರೋದು ಗಬ್ಬವ ಹಾಡು ಗಬ್ಬವ. I will start telling the meaning of this stanza and then you'll realize ಕಬ್ಬಿಗರೋದು ಗಬ್ಬವ ಹಾಡು ಗಬ್ಬವ ಕಬ್ಬಿನಂತಿರಬೇಕು ಬಿದಿರಂತೆ ರಚಿಸಲ್ಕೆ. Since it is a sugarcane season now, everywhere on the highway you see a lot of sugarcane. How the life should be, like when you look from outside, it should look like a bamboo, but when you squeeze it, you should get the sugarcane juice. And the school that imparts such knowledge and reverence, like KLS school, even Saraswati will be bowed to them. I'm really humbled over here for such a wonderful gathering, standing here with such beautiful two principals for primary education, that is Naik Madam, Sarika Naik Madam, as well as the Nandini Mutalik Madam, and the chairperson, Madam Mangi, as well as my friend Swati Jog. I really want all of you to give a big applause to these people to put it together, the amount of, and their team. Without team, all this team over here, fantastic teachers and a wonderful students. And what a gathering over here, KLS school. So many parents and children and the students over here. I'm really delighted to see this place like this. You'll be surprised that this was the playground from 1978 when I moved from Shapur to 10th Cross Bhagyanagar. I have been just living side of this school and we used to play here. I know each and every corner of this campus. The schools were not there. Only one Gokte College of Commerce was there way back. And how this school shaped up. And today this institute is giving such a wonderful education for so many students. I was told that around 2,300 students work in this school alone. 2,300 students. So my dear students, whenever I used to work with Abdul Kalam sir, he always told me, whenever you get a chance to go to school and they call you for any function or talk, never say no. Take up the time and try to ignite their minds. Tell your story. Tell them. Like when I was in US, and then there was a Pokhran test happened in 1999 and we had a sanctions. Then Kalam sir he brought some 100 people across the world because India was going back to a stone age. What he said was, my dear fellow countrymen, you come and serve your nation. You may not get dollars over here. What is the glory to bask in the foreign nation? Come back to your country, serve your nation. You may not get dollars, but the amount of love and affection you get from your countrymen is priceless. And today, I'm really experiencing all those things which I never ever have imagined. Students, I want to tell you, I also was one of the students, just maybe I passed out in 91. In school I was in 1985, SSLC. I was also a student. I studied in a Kannada medium, government school in Kacherigalli. Then in Swadhyaya Vidya when we moved here. So we had limited resources. My father worked 40 years in Sangli Bank. that time. Now it is ICICI. So we had very limited resources. I used to milk the cow in the morning and then go to school by 11 o'clock because my schools were all started at 11 o'clock. Then come back. Then I used to sit in Shahpur market to sell the coconuts, help my uncle's business. That's how we learned marketing. We didn't learn marketing and technology and this thing in MBA schools. We learned on the streets of Shahpur. You know? Then that's how you shape up. I came to this place. I was given a token of some love and this thing by a karate student. I'll tell a small story. I promise them I'll tell. When I was in 11th grade, studying in GSS college, I used to study Budokan karate from here in Hindwadi. Then my brother came crying home, somebody has beaten him. There was a cricket match in this ground. I came here with my 2 karate shots. I hit the guy. He started bleeding. They went to the Shahpur police station. Then the inspector called me and told, "You are very young. Don't fight. Don't involve in bloody fights. If your name comes in the police complaint, your career will be ruined, So in this ground, we used to have a lot of cricket matches, and we all came from Shahpur. And I used to have a big gang over there. And the students, or the children over here are very sophisticated. They all come from these big bungalows around here. And they are very, very sophisticated. They are like all tamed animals, tamed friends. Some fight happens, they don't know how to fight back. They used to call me, "Deepak, chal, तुझ्या एक 15 लोकांचा Shahpur gangला बोलव." Then I used to get my gang, and that's how we are street fighters. See, with education. But one good thing with me is I always stood top 3 in my school. Always. I always scored best in school. So all my problems were all defeated. Hey, he passes. How the life takes you. Then I had a dream. One day I will also build a big bungalow like all these people. I will also try to become rich. I also try to become intelligent like others. With a lot of limited resources, we studied hard. We went to engineering college. Every institute has a lot of resource crunch. We used to even go to the college in KL Engineering College. When I did my project, I needed a special computer. At early morning, 3 o'clock, I used to go to the college. Till 6 o'clock, my slot was there. And that project stood first to the Institute of Science, Bangalore. And then it took off. I was selected by one MNC. I was taken to England, Tewkesbury. Then I studied there, controls engineering, aerospace. Then I went to Germany, France, Japan, Hong Kong, and many countries. Then I came in contact with Abdul Kalam Saab. He brought me back to India. Then my father used to tell, "Janani Janmabhumischa Swargadapi Gariyese," come back to your home country. But after coming here, I established my first company here itself, side of it, 10th Cross, Bhagyanagar, in a house garage called Servo Controls. In a house garage, I started my company in 2002. You'll not believe how many scientists, how many top DRDO guys, how many HAL guys, they all came here. We serviced them, and my company was in the first year itself a profit-making company. And then rest is all history, you saw. What I want to tell to the young minds is, this cannot be done. Can you imagine? We have so many problems. We have corruption. We have system problem. We cannot drive properly on roads. There are so many problems and everything. But in spite of all these problems, we still reach Mars. We still reach moon. We still go near sun. Today morning itself, I met Dr. Somnath ji. He had come to Belgaum. He is a ISRO chairman over here. So what I mean to tell you is, when you have a very focused approach in life, And when you have a great goal to achieve something in life, the entire सारी कायनात आपको मदद करने लगेगी. The whole system will start working for you. When I started my company here, Dr. Kalam himself told me, Deepak, this is not the place. You can be successful in Belgaum. You have to be in Hyderabad. You have to be in Bangalore somewhere. How can you do it? I said, Doc, I come to India. If I again go back to Bangalore, what's the problem? I better live in New York. Why should I be here? I want to be with my parents because my brother was not married. My father was just retired. He was under depression. And there was no ecosystem. But the moment I came here and I started a company and I became successful, not only myself, my family, my brother, my uncles, our society, everything got uplifted. And not only that, I became a great support in their old age of my parents. My father is 85. I lost my mother 3 years back. But whenever the parents needed, I was there. Whenever country needed, I was there. So at the end of the day, my life is fulfilled because I was there with my family whenever they needed me. Guys, tomorrow you may go, like they say, the eagle may fly high, but here, there is a saying in Marathi like the Pakshi Ude Akashi, you know, see there are this thing. But its eyes are always Pillapashi. Ghara Ude Akashi techi chitta she Pillapashi. Like that, if you focus on your dream, wherever you are, you think of it, today the manifestation happens. Today you all live in a wonderful world of internet. When I was there was no internet. There was no cell phone. I used to go to the Dharwad University on a scooter to read books, lend books, get them back, copy them, make notes, again give them back to the next week. Today everything is so easy. The whole knowledge is in this cell phone. But what is important? How to convert this knowledge into product? How to convert this knowledge into a living thing like this money? You need money. Without money, you can't do much things. But that money earned has to be useful. You should be useful first for your country. The first ownership of you is your country, Bharat. The next is your parents. Because you don't know, to keep you safe, how many soldiers are dying. Every day we lose more than 100 soldiers on the border. Till today. That's why you should be useful for your nation. My elder son, he is a pilot. He studied in America. And I had to bring him back. So what I did, I didn't call him. I created whatever he was living Florida over here itself. I gave him all that facilities, 100 times better than what he was doing in America. He came back. Daddy said, what I make money, I make 10 times here in Belgaum. And he came back and joined my business 1.5 years back. So the guys, instead of we doing the brain drain in coming 10 years, a lot of guys will come back because we are in that pivotal thing. We will create that great America here in our own country. When we create that paradise, I know we have problems, but we can achieve it. My life is a story by itself. My life is a lesson. It's not easy. I had to get an export license when I was exporting to America to go to Pentagon. I did walk in Pentagon. You saw these all pictures. A Kannada medium student from Kacheri Galli, that to 8-number school, can walk in the Pentagon. Why not you guys? That is a spirit that you should have. So, what your life has to be, don't build your life like a glass bowl. When it falls down, it breaks down. No, you should be like a rubber ball. When you fall down, you should bounce again. You fall down, you bounce again. Build your career, goals as a rubber ball, you bounce back. But think positively, work hard. The heights by great men kept and achieved were not attained by sudden flight, but they, when their companions slept, were toiling upwards in the night. So guys, जननी जन्मभूमिश्च स्वर्गादपि गरीयसे, सिर्फ स्वर्गादपि गरीयसे मनने से बोलने से नहीं बनती है, उसको करना पड़ता है, स्वर्गादपि गरीयसे बनना पड़ता है। इसके लिए पुरुषार्थ लगती है, इसके लिए बहुत सारा कष्ट लेना पड़ता है, इसके लिए तप है, त्याग है, तभी जननी जन्मभूमिश्च स्वर्गादपि रपीयते होता है। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Words. Your life is so full of challenges. I would love to be someone like you, an aeronautical engineer. Will you help me if I came out some difficulties? Thank you, sir. To quote the renowned philosopher Aristotle, the roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Our dear chief guest, Srimati Swati Zog Ma'am, founder, Ishanya Ventures, entrepreneur, poet, author and heritage enthusiast, has long believed in the power of education, mentorship and collaboration, not only for individuals but for the entire communities. Her legacy is not only in her accomplishments, but in the countless lives she has touched and empowered along the way. I request our today's guest of honor, Srimati Swati Zog Ma'am, to enlighten us with few words.
Good evening, everybody. I prefer to stand here because if I stand there, I'm not seen. Okay, so that's the peril of being short. But nonetheless, I'm so thankful to Advocate Ujjwala Mandgi ma'am, the chairperson of the GC of KLS School, Nandini Mutalik Desai madam and Sarika Naik madam. Thank you so much for inviting me. Otherwise, I would have missed out on another memorable evening in my life. The first thing I want to compliment is the wonderful organization of today's evening and the discipline in this crowd. Excellent management. I can see the work that has gone behind by the teachers, the parents as well. Well, I'm feeling so good today because of my introduction. I think this is what I have lived for. But since there are quite a lot of students here and parents as well, I love to address students and parents. That's what I've been doing for all these years, first in media, then in education, and now in entrepreneurship. A few things I'd like to share, which I do at any opportunity that I get. As we saw today here, Deepak Dhadoti sir, I'm a huge fan of Elon Musk. How many students know about Elon Musk? Wow. How many parents know about Elon Musk? Quite a few, but lesser than the students. Well, I love Elon Musk. In spite of his Cybertruck being so ugly, I love Elon Musk. And we have somebody like Elon Musk right here. Our role models are just around us. It's just that we don't see them. We look outside and we sometimes tend to forget the role models that are here. Deepak Dhadoti ji is nothing less than an Elon Musk. Now, why I like Elon Musk is because of the dreams that he dreams. You know, he owns around 7 companies. Each of those companies could be bigger than Apple that Steve Jobs created. There's nothing to belittle Steve Jobs, but Elon Musk should be our role model today. Another thing, he's the first trillionaire. And talking about money, I don't feel embarrassed, but the people whom I talk to feel embarrassed to listen from me that after Elon Musk, if there's anything that I love is money. So my bio in my Facebook is written a would-be billionaire because I want to be a billionaire, and as Dhadoti ji said, Belgaum has made me a millionaire but not a billionaire still. One thing about Belgaum is very complacent. Khaun Pyun Sukhi. I have been teaching MBA students, and after MBA they go get jobs. They try to do something and the parents say, "Kai nahi zala tar ye parat, aplyala khayla kai kami nahi hai." This becomes a hindrance because children feel they can come back. That security, safety net is always there. But you should always have a big dream. In Belgaum, the climate is very good. Water is sweet, the food is abundant, everything, anywhere you can go in 20 minutes. So we feel the life out there is just like Belgaum. It's not. We have to dream big. And sometimes I feel there are two things which we, as small town people, we have potential in plenty, but we are very confused in two things. One is dreaming big about money, and the second is complimenting others. When we look at others and we see somebody is wearing something, doing something, I'm like, hey, मला पण माहित आहे, इथंच मिळतंय. खूप जणांच्याकडे आहे. I know that. What is there to compliment? I made it compulsory in my class that you have to tell 2 good things about somebody every day. And they were like, how can we? I said, start looking out for good things. You will start seeing good things. Compliment your children. Compliment your parents. Compliment friends, colleagues. Make it a vrat. Compliment करायचं व्रत घ्यायला पाहिजे. It lifts people up. And dreaming big. We are scared. नाही झालं तर काय करायचं? माझ्याकडनं कसं होईल? If Elon Musk, born in South Africa, migrates to Canada so that he can go to US, sleeps on the floor of his office, bets his entire earnings from PayPal just so that he can start SpaceX and Tesla and Hyperloop and so many other. Now he's into Neuralink where he's connecting brains to computers. No? Dream big. He wants to put man on Mars. It may take 50 years. He may not be alive. But he started that with a small dream. 3 things I wanted to tell. 2 I already told. Dream big. Compliment others. 3rd important thing is curiosity. Curiosity helped me in my life. It can help you also. I am a person of words. I made my millions only with English language and Marathi language. I write, I speak, I host. Words, it's not needed that you should be into science or you should be into accounts. Only English language helped me. But you have to be a master of something, excellent at something. And just by being good with English language, I can earn my millions today. I'm not afraid of anything because I can talk well. And that is my career. I earn my millions from words. It is possible to be a millionaire, billionaire in anything today with the world connected. Anything is possible. You have to dream big. You have to compliment, be kind to each other. And you have to be curious. Ask a lot of questions. On a daily basis, I Google at least 200, 300 things. I ask Google, I ask people, I'm very curious. 2 planes went by, I think I was the only person who was looking at the plane like this. You should be curious which plane, which model. I ask a lot of questions. Anybody comes, I start asking them, where are you from, what do you do, where did you work, where did you study? I ask this to everybody and I get a lot of knowledge. If you don't ask, you lose out on that knowledge. You are only reading books or seeing what comes into your hand. Go beyond and ask a lot of questions. I have an experiment. I take a blank bottle and ask classes. 3rd standard students, on an average, unique questions. They asked me 42 unique questions on just 1 water bottle. Because they're not afraid to ask questions. As we grow higher, MBA students on an average ask me 5 questions. Because they feel they know. Or they are shy to ask. Don't feel shy. I had once met Mr. Narayan Murthy and I said, so my question could be stupid. He said, young lady. And I felt so good because he said, young lady. Then he said, questions are never stupid. Answers can be stupid. So you ask anything, he said. One thing to students, please don't hesitate to show your curiosity. And parents, please don't curb their curiosity by saying, Gapre, kiti prashna vichartos. Let them ask. If you don't have the answers, Put them to somebody who has the answers. More questions, more knowledge, more exposure. Smartness is the new currency today. Information, data is the currency. The more you know, the better decisions you can take. The more you know, the smarter you are, and the smarter you are, you can make a career in anything in this world and earn your millions. I hope you go back with the 3 lessons, or rather life lessons of mine. I turned an entrepreneur at 45, and I'm going to make my billions, I don't know when. Hope you make them faster. Thank you for having me here. Thank you.
Thank you. Request you to speak few words.
Each one of you to our highly anticipated 23rd annual gathering, Umang Khushiyon Ke Rang. I trust the new year has already begun to fill your lives with joy, health, and prosperity. We are gathered here this evening to celebrate not only just a year of hard work and achievements, but also the spirit of growth, unity, and boundless potential that defines KL School. Before we dive into the celebrations, it's my honor to welcome my esteemed guest whose presence truly elevates this occasion. We are privileged to have with us Shri Deepak Dadoti sir, the visionary founder of Servo Controls Aerospace India Private Limited. Sir's leadership reminds us that true greatness is achieved when we push boundaries and aim higher. Just like the very skies his company soars heights through. Joining him is Srimati Swati Jog, founder of Ishanya Venture. Madam's story is testament to the power of passion, responsibility, and the ability to drive change, making a real impact in the world while staying true to her values. We are also honored to have with us Mrs. Ujjwala Mangi ma'am, the chairperson of our governing council, whose vision and dedication have been pivotal in guiding our journey at KL School. Esteemed board members, the backbone of this very school, my wonderful colleague Nandini Muttalik Desai, our dedicated teaching and non-teaching staff, respected parents, well-wishers, and my adorable students, the heart and soul of this institution. As we begin this new year, I would like to share a thought that resonates deeply with the spirit of KL School. Happiness is the new rich, inner peace is the new success, health is the new wealth, and kindness is the new cool. At KL School, we firmly believe that true success is measured by the character, creativity, and resilience we nurture in every child. Over the past 2 decades, KL School has constantly produced state and district toppers, bringing laurels to the school and making its mark as one of the premier educational institutes in this region. The school's commitment to academic excellence is evident in the meticulous efforts of its faculty, the structured curriculum, and the unwavering support extended my dear students. But what makes KL School truly exceptional is its ability to cater to the diverse needs of its students. Whether it's providing personalized attention, integrating modern technology into teaching methods, or offering a wide range of extracurricular opportunities. The school ensures that every child is nurtured to achieve their fullest potential. The institution believes in creating not just academically accomplished individuals, but also responsible citizens who contribute meaningfully to the society. I wish to take a moment to express my heartfelt appreciation for the incredible support and guidance that management has provided to our school. Your leadership and static vision have been instrumental in fostering the growth and success of our educational institute, and that's the reason the school is soaring new heights with the passing day since its inception in 2002. Dear teachers, your unwavering support, your passion in igniting the young minds are the reason for the celebration today. On this auspicious occasion, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude. Thank you, dear teachers, and to you, my dear parents. Your role as primary caregivers and advocates to your children is truly commendable. Your belief in the importance of education and your commitment to nurturing a love for learning in your children is inspiring and impactful. Your dedication to their success is evident in the progress and achievements they have made throughout the year. Lastly, I wish to thank each and everyone who has been a source of inspiration in our success journey we celebrate today. As we reflect on these accomplishments, let's also remember that success is not an end, but a journey. Every achievement we celebrate today is a stepping stone to the greater heights we will reach tomorrow. As a school, our mission is not to just educate minds, but to inspire hearts, to shape individuals who will lead with integrity, create with passion, and contribute to the world with kindness. And now, without further delay, I invite you all to join us in watching a special annual report video, which beautifully captures the essence of the year gone by. It's not just a report, but a story of our efforts, our collective dreams, and the future we are building together. Thank you once again for being here, for supporting us, and for believing in the power of education. Let's continue to make this journey of growth and excellence one to remember. Thank you, each one of you. Enjoy the cultural programs. Thank you. Jai Hind.
As we march towards the pinnacle of success, we take pleasure of presenting impressions, a glimpse of the activities during the academic year. With the completion of 22 glorious years of establishment, the esteemed Karnataka Law Society School always welcomes those who believe in the beauty of the dreams to create, to spark, to unleash the potential to reach miles with a smile. This grand expedition is led by a respected board members of Karnataka Law Society in transmitting optimism to opportunities with a selfless approach to make access the fruit of learning, everyone joining the portal. The credit of sowing the seed to develop the sea of knowledge is endorsed to KLS School by strenuous efforts of the Honorable Members Governing Council for elevating every single stone to be a wonderful learning hub. A strong early foundation is a ladder to ensure a bright, successful future. Proudly do we share Miss Vrunda Patil secured 98.88% in the SSLC examination. The school from standard 1st to 7th also attained 100% result. Education at KLS means an all-round drawing out of the best. Proud are we to receive the General Championship in the Kindergarten section in Dazzle Fest conducted by M.V. Herwadkar's Ramkumar Jamra Kindergarten School. Our Shining Stars also received the Runners-Up Trophy at Ignis Fest by St. Paul's. KLS School takes immense pride in the achievements of students in various sports disciplines who excelled in numerous competitions, bringing laurels to school and themselves. School also encourages students to participate in various extracurricular activities, fostering their creativity, talent, and personality. promoting leadership, teamwork and accountability. Investiture ceremony was held on 19 June 2024 for the academic year with lots of zeal and zest. 20 leaders under the leadership of Master Rishabh Topigi as head boy and Miss Varuni Kulkarni as head girl were sworn in as the primary cabinet. G. Deepika, Senior Lieutenant Officer, the chief guest of the event, pinned the portfolios. House captains, assistant captains, masters and mistresses of all the 4 houses were also pinned along with the cabinet members. Reflecting the role of cultural heritage in the development of patriotism were the major celebration at KLS School. The Independence Day celebration was a grand success filled with patriotic fervor and enthusiasm. Dr. S. Radhakrishnan's birthday, celebrated as Teachers' Day, was a way for students to adore and thank the teachers for their tireless efforts. Rajendra Angul sir was honored as the best teacher. Teachers with a marvelous 20 years of their dedicated service to the institution were also rewarded by the school management. 2nd October was a day filled with great enthusiasm and patriotic fervor, commemorating the birth anniversaries of Father of our Nation, Mahatma Gandhi, and second Prime Minister of Independent India, Sri Lal Bahadur Shastri Ji. To gratify the people who help in maintaining cleanliness in society, 3 scavengers from Belgaum Municipal Corporation were felicitated. Our state is a land of rich culture, heritage and history. KLS celebrated Karnataka Rajyotsav on 1st November. A day where children got to see a very unusual side of the teacher marked the Children's Day celebration. It was a day filled with laughter, fun and excitement as they all enjoyed the pack of games. Sanskrit is the soul of Indian culture, a treasure trove of knowledge, wisdom and heritage. Sanskrit Day was celebrated on 19th August 2024. The celebration of a language that holds us closer to our heritage, our history and our identity, Hindi Divas was celebrated on 14th September 2024. December 22nd marked the birth anniversary of the brilliant Indian mathematician Srinivas Ramanujan. Celebration of religious festivals aims at making children learn to transform living with diversity from superficial. Action-packed event Credence 2K24 Imagination Unlimited. The Inter-School Fest on the theme celebration was conducted on 25th and 26th October. Events like dance, shloka recitation, fancy dress, singing, street play, spell bee and t-shirt painting were the highlights of the day. Gyan Prabodhan Mandir bagged the General Championship trophy in primary section. Olympiad exams for science,
Maths, assisting, Hindi, computer science were conducted in which 290 students appeared. Victory is not just about winning but about working together as one team, one family. To incorporate the virtue of togetherness, various house-wise events were conducted. The next lap in the journey towards scouting and guiding, Cubs and Bulbuls enjoyed a day out to attain physical and mental growth, connecting themselves amidst miracles of nature. Embracing the importance of Clean India, Cubs and Bulbuls participate in cleanliness drive on the occasion of Gandhi Jayanti celebration. To build awareness about environmental conservation, 30 students from standard 7th and 8th under the leadership of teachers Sridhar Chigre sir and Sagar Amashi sir attended a plantation drive conducted by the Green Saviors Belgavi at Pant Bale Kundri. Success in life is not measured by the grades alone. It is shaped by the skills developed outside the classroom as well. Sports teaches dedication, frames character. Annual sports meet for the academic year was conducted on 29th and 30th of November. Events for parents were also a part of celebration. The best journeys in life are those that answer questions you have never heard before. Picnics, a day out from nursery to standard 7, were a part of academics. Opportunity for students to learn with hand-on experiences, observations and interactions are provided by visits to different places. To provide teachers with a platform to enhance their teaching practices, share best practices, and explore innovative strategies to improve learning outcome was the Teachers Workshop conducted by Indra Ganesh on the topic Know Your Student. As a collaborative approach, parent-teachers meet provided the platform for both the teach and the taught to interact, discuss, and work together to ensure student success. Students excelling in events conducted throughout the year were rewarded on prize day. Every oyster in the sea of careless school is shaped to nourish a classic collection on earth. With these wishes, we thank the management for the wholehearted encouragement and continuous support. Parents and all the well-wishers, thank you.
Collective achievements and aspirations. We are privileged to be present in the someone whose leadership continues to inspire, whose wisdom continues to guide, and whose passion for progress continues to propel us forward.
Dear Presiding Officer, I respectfully request you to speak few words.
Happy New Year to all of you. A healthy, wealthy and prosperous New Year. I'm really honored today to stand before you all as a president or the chairperson of this KLS school. We've completed 23 years, 2 decades, and I have seen a lot of trust by the parents given to us, by sending your children here. I'm really thankful for it. I'm also proud that being a chairperson, in the welcome speech, Kavya addressed me as a lucky charm. In fact, I really treat myself as a lucky charm that I got you all and I'm working with you all. Little children. Many a times, I really wonder how they are capable of doing it. For an example, like today when we had to address our chief guest, the speech I think was running in 3 or 4 pages introducing him. I wouldn't have done it. I also saw the principal reading pages today, but the addressing speech given by Sai Prasad and Swara Ganachari was extremely excellent. Not a single word they deferred, neither did they, search for words, but they were so fluent in introducing himself. I think he himself wouldn't have remembered all his achievements, and it was a good flashback for him. When Deepak sir came as a chief guest today, I was thinking, we all women are sitting here. It's a real women empowerment. And he looks like a James Bond in between us. He's dressed up also one like that. But then, when I heard his achievements and his struggle in his life, he really is a live James Bond and not what we see in the movies. Now coming to Madam Jo, she is an entrepreneur, but each word of hers was so dynamic. When you hear her, you also feel like becoming an entrepreneur. Her words were so strong, so crisp, and very understanding, so that each and every child here present, all the students present, must have felt that next achievement of theirs should be like hers. I'm sure the girls at least would have felt it. I'm really proud to have them as chief guests and guest of honors today. I'm thankful to them to have come and attended our school function and made it so encourages, speeches they made has really given an encouragement to all the students. Least is my staff. I'm really proud of them. All throughout the year when I come here, they might be stressed because I visit them, but I feel so nice when I'm in between them. They are so cheerful, they put in so much of hard work, and so much of honesty is there, and they cultivate the best culture to all our students. I very rarely find this in Bangalore schools, and I'm really proud that I find it in KLS school. The teachers, the non-teaching staff, they dedicate their every moment here. Any function you give them or any work you give them, they dedicate themselves so well, and they see to it that, it is very nicely presented. There's a lot of hard work what they do. Now, an advice to the parents and to the students. I'm really proud of the students who are here. They are very innocent compared to the students what we see in another cities. And what Deepak sir told, he had a lot of meaning in his speech. He did work hard, which shows that not only your education, your street smartness also works. So don't be bookish according to him, but at the same time, be street smart and also be focused. Focus is the most important thing for all the upcoming students. Especially most of the 10th standard students are here, and we have seen to it that from 8th standard they are present today. So please focus whatever you want to do. It might be a small thing, or might be a big achievement, or you might be dreaming big like what Madam told today. But then you have to have focus in it. Be honest, be respectful to your parents. Like what Deepak sir said, see, he left everything and he came back for his country first. And then he came back to his parents. If you have your blessings of your parents, you will never fail in your life. You will always achieve success. We have a classic example of Deepak sir. His parents must have blessed him a lot, and that is why he is successful today. Many people dream big, and many people dream big to make money also. But then, there is one inspiration they have is they should go to big cities. In a big city is like an ocean, you get lost there. But in a small city, you're like a lotus in the ocean. So, develop your own place. You belong to Belgaum, see to it that you become a budding star from here and you shine throughout the world. And the last word, but not the least, to the parents, trust your children. Your children are the best in whatever way they are. He may not be a rank holder or she may not be an achiever, but definitely they are good children. Trust them, give a lot of time of yours to them, they require it, especially now when there are only 1 or 2 children at home. We all are struggling, no doubt, in our own professions or in your work or everything. Nowadays, the concept of working parents is there. But then you have to learn to balance the family. See to it, that you spend a lot of time with your children. Many of the parents nowadays I've seen is when they come home, they hand over this to the children. No doubt, Deepak sir said that this is very useful, provided you make a good use of it. Use it for your knowledge, not for seeing other things on mobile. This distracts you from many things. Keep it only to use it for your knowledge, then let the parents also invest their time. Time is very much essential. A child might be with you today. After 10 years, he might join some hostel or may go abroad for studies as things are developing. And then you will find that you are in an empty nest. It's a worldwide use phenomena, is an empty nest where they say, the parents are just left alone and both the children or one child leaves you and goes. Not only the children miss the parents also miss the children. So please devote your time. My sincere request to the parents is devote your time to your children, and they are your dreams. So see to it that all your dreams are fulfilled. I'll stop here. I want you all to enjoy the cultural program, and I want all the parents to bless us that we keep prospering like this. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for those wonderful words. Your
Activities and insightful performances that not only celebrate the occasion but also foster meaningful conversation among us all. But before that, it's time to propose the vote of thanks. And to do this, I call my friend Ms. Samiksha Goral.
Unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. Gratitude is sign of noble souls. I, Ms. Samiksha Goral, stand before you to propose vote of thanks on this auspicious occasion. A graceful evening to our most valued Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Deepak Dhadoti Sir. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to you, sir, for gracing us with your presence today. Your insights, wisdom, and valuable contribution have made this event truly memorable. Your words have inspired and motivated us, and we are deeply grateful for the time you took to share them with us. Thank you, sir. We are privileged to have Srimati Swati Zog ma'am among us today, and we thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to extend your support. Your esteemed presence has indeed glorified the event and added a vibrancy to our humble gathering. Thank you, ma'am. Dear Ujjwala ma'am, your presence adds immense value to this gathering, and we are truly grateful for your support and encouragement. You are the heartbeat of this event, and today is not only a celebration but also a reflection of how far we have come. A big thank you for all that you have been doing for us. Thank you, ma'am. A special thanks to the board members whose timely inputs have made us conquer great heights. As we gathered here today, we are reminded of every challenge faced, every success celebrated, and every lesson learned has brought us closer to a milestone achievement. Dear Principal Ma'ams, today I take this opportunity to thank you both for all the efforts put in to make this event successful. Thank you, ma'ams. I also take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to the teachers and staff members who have tirelessly worked behind the scenes, ensuring that this event is nothing short of spectacular. Their effort and commitment are the backbone of our success. As we embark on this day of celebration, let us remember the values that have been imbibed into us by our dear parents. Let us celebrate our achievements and also the efforts put by all the dear parents gathered here. Dear parents, we love you all, and today we express this love by showing our best performances. A special thanks to the organizing committee, volunteers, and all those behind the scenes whose tireless effort and dedication made this event possible. Your commitment and teamwork are truly commendable. Lastly, I want to end with a quote that perfectly captures the spirit of today's gathering. Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. I once again express my gratitude to the dedicated principals, worthy teachers, parents, my dear friends, and everyone gathered here. Thank you one and all, and a very happy new year.
Thank you, Samiksha. Having come to the end of the formal function, I request the head boy and head girl to kindly